But DC Comics ain't doing shit right now. I think they're pushing the dark metal joint right now, right?
No, some Dawn of some bullshit, whatever that. I see it when I go in to pick up the few books I do buy. I see it and I just go, oh, that's nice.
Dawn of some bullshit. Oh man, dawn of some bullshit. Hey man, listen. It is what it is. I think that the bubble is kind of bursting, man. We're coming down.
It is quietly. Like some guys I listen to, they're talking about how a guy just spent 9,000 on a 4.0 Incredible Hulk, and they were just laughing at him because he outpaid so much for it. And from what I've been told, like right now, the market as far as like reselling is drying up and slowing in some areas. It's growing in others, but I don't know what's going to happen when all the older people get old and the golden age. What I mean is like particular comics. One thing that has been happening is modern books are selling. Modern books that people are looking for are selling, but golden age stuff is starting to come, or older books are starting to come down.
Well, this is why.
Even when I go to the even when I go to like cons and stuff, I see a lot of golden age stuff, and I'm all like, these prices are going to start coming down on a lot of these books soon.
Okay, and I think this is part of the reason for that. I think this is my opinion on that. Mm-hmm. Okay, so 30 years ago, when this whole speculation bubble was at its peak, there was somebody else that told you why this was valuable, right? Mm-hmm. People who weren't reading comic books were investing in these because they wanted to make money off of them, right? Now, the industry on its own doesn't treat these golden age books as being valuable anymore, because those stories that you could only get in that issue number 1 have been retold 10 to 20 different times.
Oof.
You know what I'm saying? Issue of 30 years ago, that issue of Detective Comics number whatever was valuable because on print, nobody was retelling that story. Like nowadays, you could find a different version of that Detective Comics issue number whatever written by a different author, and it doesn't mean shit anymore. Mm-hmm. Like you might get a panel for panel update of something that happened a long time ago to where it devalues even caring about what happened in that book. Mm-hmm. The reason those books were valuable during that time is because what happened in the books was valuable during that time. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's my theory on that. What do you think about that?
No, you're right. Most definitely. Because at this point, because at this point, really, realistically, I say in another 10, 20 years, those books will all be in the dollar bin, or at least 80% of them will be. The only thing I see holding up any value is Spider-Man. Spider-Man's not going down in price.
And I mean, the other part of it is that the superhero genre now has become almost too bankable now, to where I don't need to read Old Man Logan when I can watch Logan. I don't need to read Amazing Fantasy number whatever when there are Spider-Man movies coming out. I don't have to read Ultimate Spider-Man when I got 2 all-time great movies about Miles Morales. I don't have to do that shit no more, bro. Like, the market now is giving me what I want without me having to commit as much time and money to it. You know? But meanwhile, issue number 1 of The Walking Dead 4.0 is still going for $10,000.
Damn, for 4.0?
That's still $10,000. There was a comic book shop in Minot, North Dakota. Damn. I'm sure Donovan can attest to this.
4.0 is ass.
No, my bad. What's the highest? My bad. I'm sorry.
The highest grade is a 9.8. My bad. Because when you say 4, that means is basically destroyed.
My bad. Correction. To the purist out there. Like a mint condition issue of The Walking Dead back in 2018 at a comic book shop in the middle of fucking nowhere in North Dakota was $9,500,
That's about
$9,500,
right.
$9,500
Outrageous, but I agree.
for issue number 1 of The Walking Dead. There you go.
At some point though, that price is gonna fall.
Well, see, this is the thing though. I think, and I mean, we might disagree on this. I think that the devaluation of these books is specific to the superhero genre. I don't know if it's specific to the industry as a whole. That's my take.
Okay.
All right, superhero movies on downstream is fucking up the spec game. I mean, that's true too. I mean, I don't disagree with that.
Let it fall. I'm still looking for that blue Marvel, man. I gotta get that baby for at least $100, maybe $200.
Well, all of these, everything that we've been talking about here factors into all of that stuff that was mentioned there. $900 million for a movie like Oppenheimer is amazing. Don't get me wrong. That's amazing. That is a super accomplishment. I think it means a lot more in 2023 that our highest grossing movies were Super Mario Brothers, Barbie, and Oppenheimer. To me, that means a lot. But that doesn't mean that just because Guardians 3 did 800 or whatever that did, or Wakanda Forever did 800 last year, I don't know if that means that these movies are on a downtrend. I think that it's more reflective of the general public needs that big event. We can't treat all of these movies like they're an event anymore if it's not actually an event. You can't pump fake air into something to treat it like it's an all-time event when it's not.
I like how you did that.
That's my take on that. Hot air is hot air. I still think Guardians 3 was a great movie. The new norm, the new metric that I think we need to set for these superhero movies is $800 million. That's the new threshold. We can't hold them to that $1 billion mark anymore.
Okay.
That's a little bit unfair as consumers and people who are looking into, everything that's going on here. $800 million has to be that threshold. I mean, fuck. In 2014, the highest grossing movie of that year was Age of Extinction. Age of Extinction was not a better movie than Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1. Not even close.
No.